to hear members of this body repeat the utter falsehoods concocted by special interests whose jobs and pensions are plenty secure, thank you very much, that this bill would lead to more bailouts. Frank Luntz suggested that allies of the big banks say, and I quote him, "If there's one thing we can all agree on," this is Frank Luntz talking, "there's one thing we can all agree on, it's that the bad decisions and harmful policies by Washington bureaucrats that in many ways led to the economic crash must never be repeated," end of quote. The minority leader speaking yesterday, let me quote him, "If there's one thing Americans agree on when it comes to the financial reform, it's this: never again should taxpayers be expected to bail out Wall Street from its own mistakes. We cannot allow endless taxpayer-funded bailouts for big Wall Street banks. And that's why we must not pass financial reform bill that's about to hit the floor," end of quote. Remember what Frank Luntz said, quote, "The single best way to kill any legislation is to link it to the big bank bailout," end of quote. Mr. President, it's straight from the Wall Street special interest talking points. That's what they're determined to do, defeat this bill by suggesting somehow that there's a bailout provision in this bill. Nothing could be further from the truth. But to castigate it and label it is nothing more than a partisan debate and suggest that somehow what we've done here is to perpetuate too big to fail is just poppycock. And it's unfortunate that at this hour in this debate, that's all we can hear from on the other side. Now, the door is still open, Mr. President. We're not yet on the floor debating this bill. And I'll be continuing to have meetings with Senator Shelby and others. But my patience is running out. My patience is running out.